What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. There's a lot of misunderstanding when it comes to the payout policy for MyFundedFutures. And although I know there's a lot of stuff to digest, but I feel like they're all reasonable and very achievable and doable if you understand them correctly. So make sure to watch until the end of this video, and don't forget to leave a like on this video if you find this video helpful, and subscribe to the channel if you want to support me. So before we jump into the video, I just want to quickly mention the current promotion that they're currently running. And these promotions are valid until April 30th, 2024. And you can get any size account for $50 using these codes on the screens. Or if you want to reset any size accounts, and for expert plans, you can reset your expert plan for 15% off. And if you are purchasing any of the expert plans from the MyFundedFutures, please use code Kemo during checkout. It will give you 5% during your checkout, and that way you're helping me and you're helping yourself by getting 5% off your product. The link down below to the MyFundedFutures, it's an affiliate link if you want to support me, and then if you want to use any of those codes on the screen or the 15% off the code, you can use that through my link to support me. And let's get into the video. So first of all, we're going to look into some questions and concerns whenever it comes to the payout policy for MyFundedFuture. The first thing is, what is a buffer zone? So there is a buffer zone that you need to worry about when it comes to the payout policy for MyFundedFutures. Also, a lot of people will ask, when and how often can I withdraw my profits? Is there like a payout limit or a payout cap? How much can I withdraw, and do I need to worry about the 40% rule, consistency rule, and what are the difference between the starter plan and the expert plan when it comes to the payout policy for MyFundedFutures? We're going to answer all these questions in the next slide. So what is the buffer zone? So the buffer zone is basically building your own drawdown, and for different account sizes, you have $2,000 for the 50K, 3,000 and 4.5K for the 150. And that is basically the buffer or the drawdown that you're building yourself after hitting the initial balance. So whenever you get into the funded account, they will give you your drawdown. Let's say, for example, a 50K account. You start your 50K account and you have a drawdown that they provide for you, which is like $2,000. So if you are trading your 50K account and you lost $2,000, the account will be breached. That means that your balance is below, it went to below $48,000. So when you're building the buffer zone, if you made $2,000, that's basically going to be is going to account and going to act as your own drawdown. So during the buffer zone, during building your own drawdown, in, like, for example, if you start with a 50K account and you want to reach that buffer zone of $2,000, on the way to making that $2,000, they can allow you even to make payments on that account and that profit. They're not going to keep you away from your profit that you just made, and so they do allow you to make one-time withdrawal during the phase of you building the buffer zone. So they allow you to withdraw up to 60% of your profit with a minimum payout request of $1,000. So they're basically saying, oh, if you've like made $200 and you want to ask for withdrawal, we can't do that, you know. But for example, if you have a 50K account and your account balance is 53,000, they're gonna allow you to withdraw up to $1,800, which is basically that 60% of the $3,000, which is the accounted profit in that account. And then leaving, they're gonna kind of like protect your account of leaving a 40% fixed profit in there for you to continue trading, because they don't want you to withdraw all the account and then breaching your own account. But after building that buffer zone, this is changing. It's not going to stay that 60%. So moving on, the difference between the starter plan and the expert plan when it comes to the payout. So for the starter plan, you need to build your own buffer, as we talked about before, and that's going to apply for any account size or any account plan. For example, the expert plan, you're going to have to build your own buffer before you withdraw whatever you want. For the starter plan, what's different is that you need to maintain the 40% consistency rule. And what the 40% consistency rule is basically during the funded stage, the profit from one trading day cannot be equal or greater than that 40%, so you can meet the consistency rule and be eligible for your payouts. And I talked a lot about the 40% consistency rule in a different video that I'm going to tag on the top right corner of this video that you can refer to, and it also have a free download calculator that I built myself for you to kind of like keep track visually if you are meeting that consistency rule or not, and how much money do you need to make more to be meeting that consistency rule. And it's very helpful. You can check out that video and the calculator for free, and all I ask for is just show love on that video and give it a like and subscribe to the channel. So moving on, how often and when can I withdraw my profits or make payouts? It is every 14 days from the open of the account, and that applies on the starter plan and the expert plan. So next is the payout cap. A payout cap is basically equal to the drawdown amount of the account size. So for example, for a 50K account, you are capped to maximum profit withdrawal of $2,000, which is the equal to the drawdown amount. For 100K is 3,000 and 4.5 for the 150K. Also, one thing to keep in mind is that there is no payout cap after 60 days of trading days. So after you just continue 60 of trading days, they will just remove that payout cap rule. So it's pretty good thing to have. They're just going to kind of like limit you of the amount of profit that you are withdrawing. And if you are a consistent trader and you're just making the right amount of money every day, or not every day but every week, you will be eligible for your payout. And of course, it makes sense for you to not withdraw all your profit and breach your account. Some people like to do that, and other people are just like like to gamble their funded accounts and make a lot of money and just run with it. And they're kind of putting these rules in place to protect themselves. I'm not defending them, but these rules, they make sense for me. They're fine, they're doable, they're achievable. You're paying yourself $2,000 every 14 days, which is basically $4,000 every month. That's not bad at all from a 50K account. And you probably have a couple accounts and you're consistent and you don't care about these rules. After 60 days, this payout cap will just be removed, and you can withdraw up to I think 100% of your profit. That's beside your buffer zone. That buffer zone need to be applied, and it stay in your account balance at all time to kind of like protect you from blowing your account or from breaching your account. And it's kind of to leave some money in your account to trade with the next day, unless if you want to maybe like breach it and close your account. Maybe you can contact their customer support and sort that out with them so you can get your full profit and full payout. Moving on to the expert plan, there is not much compared to the starter plan. It just have a couple rules that you don't need to worry about. For example, the build your own buffer, this is still in your expert account. They're gonna apply to any accounts basically, because you need money in your account to trade, and it makes sense. I don't see how other people are sometimes complain and get confused over this. This makes sense. It's fine. You need money to trade, so I don't see the problem in that. The next thing you will get with the expert plan is that there's no consistency rule. You don't need to follow that 40% consistency or rule profit that you need to make. You can get paid every 14 days, just like the starter plan, and there's no payout cap right off the bat. You don't need to wait 60 days. And that's basically it for the starter versus the expert plan when it comes to payout. And that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to support me, and use the code down in the description below if you are purchasing any expert plan that does not apply for these discount codes. And if you're resetting your account or something, just use code Kemo in the MyFundedFuture, and that will give you a 5% discount code off your product that you're purchasing. Any expert products that you're purchasing, please use code Kemo. Thank you all so much. See you in the next one.